Well, Mark and Emily, welcome to the Velder Baby Show live in Dallas, Texas. I heard you had a long trek getting here. How are you?
Oh, thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, we're doing great. We're doing great. Happy to be talking to Dallas.
Well, I'm so excited I get to talk with you, and if you don't mind, I'm going to start with Emily. Ladies are always first in my world.
Sure.
Emily, I'd like to know about some of those versatile jewelry pieces to pack when I travel. You're going to tell me about traveling this summer, so what should I pack?
I love that question. Yes, you don't want to pack a lot. You just want to pack smart. And so what I really like to do is this thing called the 2-1-1 method, where essentially you bring 4 pieces, 4 of your favorite pieces, pieces that make you feel so special and happy and that match all of your clothing. It's 2 earrings that you love, 1 necklace that you love, and then 1 kind of bigger statement-y ring. That can be your engagement stack, but could also be a cocktail ring, like a classic cocktail ring for dinner. So that's how I like to pack, and it works great on the other side of your travels too. When you're packing up at the hotel, you're not scrambling around for 7, 8 different pieces. You have your 4 pieces, you know what you packed. They're going back into your hard side jewelry case, which is what we always recommend, no soft bags. And then you get peace of mind. That's it. It's very easy. It's a very no-fuss way to pack jewelry for your travels. And then also, there's convertible jewelry. Convertible jewelry is really cool, and if you Google it, you will be, options abound for buying convertible jewelry. It's essentially jewelry that can turn into other things, kind of like Transformers. So you have a great necklace, a chain necklace that you can take off, and then it has maybe a cool clasp or something open that you can use on, sort of a different lock and make a really, really great bracelet by wrapping it around. Convertible earrings are the key to traveling with like less, but still having fine. So you have like a button style or, kind of a stud style earring, but it has a little tiny hook in the back where you can keep building onto that, sort of like building block style, build onto that earring to get a like increasingly dramatic look, which is so fun, day to night. So fun when you're traveling because you want to have that. You don't want to always be wearing, the teeniest, tiniest thing, and you don't have to. Yeah.
I want to remind the listeners that Emily is the editor-in-chief of Gem Plus Jewel magazine. That's why she knows so much.
Oh, thank you.
She's a rock star.
We love jewelry over here, that's for sure.
Well, I think most people love jewelry. You're just giving us some ideas of what we need to do. We don't need to overpack. We can just pack accordingly. Mark, I know that, travel jewelry puts us at risk of jewelry loss and theft. You got any ideas on that?
Absolutely. So at Jewelers Mutual, we've been insuring jewelry for 113 years, so we're well aware of the risks in travel. And a lot of them are obvious. Your fingers shrink in cold water, a ring might come off.
Yeah.
You have an earring, the back comes off, you might lose it. And also, you're always a little discombobulated when you travel. You're not putting things in the obvious places every time. So lots of risk. But some of the surprising things that came out of the survey that we just did, there's a misconception that if I'm wearing my jewelry, it's safe, and it's just not true. 61% of jewelry losses during travel occur while the jewelry is being worn, and surprisingly, 46% of theft occurs while the jewelry is being worn. And then the other sort of surprising thing is that jewelry hotel safes, they're good. We recommend them. We definitely say that it's the best place to put your jewelry, but they're not foolproof. Sometimes you put in the numbers and you don't press the lock button, or it doesn't close all the way. So these are sort of misconceptions that if I do these things, my jewelry is safe. And it's not.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, yeah. And it's why, our biggest recommendation is before you take jewelry on a trip, or really just any time, because it's just as easy to lose your jewelry at a Costco as it is in the Atlantic Ocean.
Yes.
Before you travel with jewelry, insure those pieces of jewelry with a dedicated jewelry insurance policy. It's different from homeowners. Homes are for homeowners. Jewelry is for dedicated jewelry insurance. So we really highly recommend that because we love jewelry.
We love jewelry.
And we want you to love your jewelry.
Yes, and be able to travel freely and without fear with your jewelry.
Yeah, have peace of mind.
Peace of mind.
Absolutely.
I want to remind my listeners, Mark is a consumer advocate at Jewelers Mutual. Thank you guys so much for that information and making jewelry an important part of our travel. I think people are just saying, oh, yeah, I got to pack my jewelry, and they aren't giving it special consideration. So you guys have given us a different view about when I protect my jewelry and how I pack my jewelry. I would love to wrap up with you, Emily, give us some tips and places where we can go and get some more information.
Well, Mark is the king of information. He's going to tell you.
Okay.
Yeah. So our website is jewelrysmutual.com/travel. And if you go there, you'll see a whole slew of tips that we as veterans of this recommend of ways to keep your jewelry safe, both when you're traveling and when you're not traveling. And by the way, when you're there, take a moment to get a quote. Jewelry insurance is surprisingly affordable. Depending on the piece of jewelry, it can cost less than the price of a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good reason to go over there, Mark. I want to thank you and Emily both for making sure you stopped by the Valder Beebe Show today, because I thought this was a really important interview for people, especially in summer travel season. You guys have a great day, and thanks for being my guest on the Valder Beebe Show.
Thank you so much.
You. Great to meet you.
Happy summer.
Hi, I'm Valder Beebe, host of The Valder Beebe Show. We have over 1,000 videos on ValderBeebeShow.com and YouTube.com/Valder Beebe Show. We upload new videos daily. Our site is a modern baby boomer platform with news and information important to boomers. Subscribe to YouTube.com/Valder Beebe Show and stay connected as I interview the world's most fascinating people.